Alright, welcome back to another Simpleplane videos. Now, this is kind of a Pimp My Flight, although the original intention was just me building this, and you can see from the background here is Rochelle from Disney Cars. No, Disney Planes, okay? But I found this one built online on the site that has kind of tried to make the plane, obviously without the proper engines, and of course the body is perhaps not the best. Okay, I'm not sure why the platform is gone now. Gonna escape and go back. Alright, we're back. Yeah, so I'm gonna try my best here to make a replica of Rochelle, if possible. I will also have a kind of reference picture like out of the open up on my desktop, so that I don't have to like use the in-game blueprint thingy, because that is really distracting and not that effective, honestly. All right, so let's begin. First of all, I have to see how long this is. So none of the shot that I have here is like good enough for me to take. To kind of like see how long it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and look on to the wiki. So the length is, we kind of have a side view here, a side profile. To be honest, this length is not that bad. Not that bad, I would say. And the only thing I would like to change here for now is that she doesn't have these two. How do you call this? Hang on. I'm gonna go ahead and look over the wiki. Aircraft parts. Alright, what is this? What is this thing called? Horizontal stabilizer? I mean, technically we can kind of like see how it is named here, but I wouldn't. Oh, okay. Well, the horizontal stabilizer, she doesn't really have that. She does have these. Is that like also like horizontal stabilizer, but it's like a V shape? What would you call that? I'm not like I'm not very well versed in plane technology. I'm just playing this. The only things I know about planes are from this video and scattered YouTube videos that are recommended to me. Alright, so these landing gear, also not very something that I would like to have. Not very correct. I'll probably have to do some kind of like custom landing gear, or we could just be lazy and choose the ready-made gear. Who knows? Alright, so from the look of things, he does have two wing engines, but they are not jet engines, unfortunately, so you gotta have to go away. Now, of course, if this is Pimp My Flight, I will probably keep all of these engines and try to make a plane kind of like Rochelle, but a little bit different, you know, because I want to keep all of the designs kind of similar to what the author intended. But this, I'm just gonna make a replica. So you guys, I don't think you need those in it, at least for now. And these things probably come back later with that, but not now. Also, the I'm not very sure about the entire fuselage here. I feel like I can just throw that away. Alright, let's start with building a new fuselage. I'm gonna keep this thing for reference at the beginning, but later on we're gonna have to remove that. Alright, so let me look at the side profile here. Why? Okay, here's the thing, right? Let me see if I can do this. Here's the thing. Okay. Add image. No. Display capture. Okay. Yep. No. Not this thing. Okay. You know what? Let me look over to the image stuff. Add image. Image file. Over here. OBS. Still trying to use... Okay, there we go. See this? Now this is not this is not related to the plane at all. I'm just gonna point this out. Like, why the fuck? Well, this is basically just old Disney design, right? Look at this. So okay. To make the how do we make the plane feminine? You know, how do we make the children realize that this plane is supposed to be female in gender, aside from the fact that we gave the plane the pink color. Oh, you know, how about we give the plane the bedroom eyes? You know, like basically cartoon design philosophy. It's you know, if inanimate object is supposed to be animate in the fiction, and it is a female, and you know, we should give it the bedroom eyes, just to be sure. All right, yeah, back to the plane now. How do I remove this shit? There we go. Okay, back to the plane. First of all, gonna need to smooth the fuselage here. Now, I think circular would be the best shape for this thing. Alright. The plane is it could be considered a two-part kind of thing here. What does that mean exactly? Basically, it means that I will probably try to make kind of like a top fuselage part over here that goes that becomes like, you know, attached to the new cockpit, and then kind of like slope down, and then a more squish like bottom port. Not sure if that is like possible. Or I could try to do this kind of thing, you know, like make it slope down as a basis, like this. Okay. Well, let's try this thing first, because it reduces the size. Well, reduce the number of parts we're gonna have to use, I think, because the plane is kind of like it's very modular. It's a one solid block, one solid thing, right? Not really. Now that I see the side profile, I think the other approach is much better. All right. Gonna reduce that. All right. I guess we make the. Can I use the normal fuselage cone? Guess I can. Let me just Might look off a little bit over here, but not too concerned about that. Let's see here. I think how pointy it is. It's quite pointy. The nose is kind of pointy. So this thing kind of a bust. That means we're gonna need to make our own cone. Kind of annoying that the cone part does have a little bit of that I don't know how you would even describe that. There's like a little bit of a part that is kind of weird. Like it doesn't slope down correctly, is what I mean. Oh man, that doesn't look good. Alright, now how about this? Is that better? Marginally. I think we should probably reduce the width. Huh. Alright, now this just looks weird. You know what? I feel like the slope here is way too pointy. So we might need to have some changes. Alright, so this thing is saved 1.75, 1.5. Its length is gonna be shortened. Oh, we gotta. Oh my god, we gotta have to stay here for a while now. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it just looks really strange for some reason. Okay, that kind of like marginally better. Okay. Alright. I think that is kind of good, kind of satisfactory with that thing. Gotta make it a little bit wider. Right there. Is this too long? Not exactly. All right. Yeah, I think it's gonna be kind of like this, right? The front part is gonna be like that, and then the back. Now we need to move on to the back here, and the back is kind of like, it's also a cone, right? The back is also a cone shape. I'm looking over to the back of the plane here. It's okay, so we're gonna just go like this until we reach the end, maybe. All right. we're gonna end it with a fuselage cone. Is that good? I feel like should be more circular like this. Maybe paint it pink. Kind of good. I still hate how, you know, look at this. It doesn't exactly like slope down all the way. It still has a lot of that look at that. How would I even describe that? Can I do something about this? Alright, and then no. Disconnect that from this. Edit. How about this? 0.8. 0.78. Kind of good. Alright, and now we attach that back to the thing. There we go. I think that is kind of a good starting position for us. Alright, now I'm gonna put a flight computer here to replace this cockpit port that we are not gonna use. Drop that thing down. There we go. Alright, now we're gonna need to make the top. How do we make that? Now, first of all, the top part consists of there's the glass. Of course, there's a cockpit, right? There's a cockpit, which is a glass part that kind of Alright, let's see how this works. I'm gonna have a hollow fuselage glass here, but instead of like making it like this and then goes down like a normal fighter, I'm gonna have it like this, right? Okay, and I'm gonna do this kind of thing where I remove the bottom here, maybe 50%. Over here, 50%. All right. See where I'm going with this? All right, so kind of like this, right? Kind of like this, and it's kind of like slide back like this. You see how the eye is kind of like that? The cockpit. Okay, and then we're gonna like put it plop down, right over here-ish, like so. Yeah, I think that is pretty good. Perhaps a little bit, the width is gonna be a bit smaller. Okay. And we're gonna need, Okay, so here's the problem, right? The glass part obviously doesn't go this far into the back, the top here, so I'm gonna have to reduce that. Okay, give it a level 5%. There we go. Now we need something. Oh no. You see what is going wrong here? Yeah? This thing is like disconnecting my... It's like connecting into the wrong part, basically. Alright. This thing is supposed to be connected to to this. But it's not. And it's creating a whole host of problems. Okay, I guess it's back now. Because, yeah, somehow this part is also kind of connected to the part down there. Okay, now here's the different problem. I'm not sure how I'm gonna make the side windows. Yeah, it doesn't seem to work very well. Perhaps like so. Okay, kind of 80. Need it to be a triangle. Maybe this will help. Kind of a mess. Maybe if I make the port. No. Height. Oh, maybe. And what if yeah, kind of like that. It's good that I kind of wanted it to be, but definitely a decent looking part that I didn't think I would be able to actually make. Wait. I can't see the other part from the other side. That's a bug. Alright. Next. Gonna need to make something that connect back to this place. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and... No, not this part. We need this thing. Alright, so how big is this? 2 by 2, right? So we obviously don't need it to be that big. Maybe 1.5. Okay, so the question here is, how do I merge this seamlessly into the other part? Oh man, struggle of Simpleplanes. 3D model. Let me think for a second here. Perhaps it would be better to not use that cone shape and use this. Oh, man, it's stuck. The other part is stuck here. There we go. Okay. And then it's not that sloped down, I guess. So we kind of just want something that kind of like this. Maybe even less. Maybe 0.1. Yeah, it's kind of taking shape. Let me change the notch increment. .25 is, I guess, the ideal here because I can't exactly make this thing seamless, can I? I mean, I can if I were to drag this thing out, right? getting a lot of trouble here with the cockpit. Perhaps I should have made the port overhead here first, and then mold the cockpit wing. I mean, the cockpit windscreen, kind of like according to the shape of the fuselage. That would probably be a better approach. I feel like that is the best I could have made it. Not exactly what I would say like a proper quality stuff. Kind of crap, honestly. Alright, well, we should move on. Yeah, this thing is gonna turn out to be a crappy build. Oh, kind of getting better. Still hate how, you know, we have this kind of thing here, but have no idea how to like control that. Yeah, sure. Alright, so that's a fuselage. And now we're gonna need to move on to the wings. Alright, let me see the wings. So we have some art here. Uh-oh. Image is not loading. Don't really see the wings that well. But they seem to go underneath the this area. Over here. Very close to the bottom of the plane. And where's that side profile image? Okay. So they are down here. Yeah. All right. Reduce that down to 20. Gonna have some covering using the good old method later on. Okay, so we have pitch. Good, and we have roll here. Usually I wouldn't have pitch up here, but that's just my preference. Okay, so I'm gonna keep the original kind of wing over here. Yeah. And but we're gonna have one more port in the middle to house the engine. Alright, so how am I gonna do this? Like this? Alright, so maybe we need this thing to be a little bit wider. Okay, like that. Drag that thing out a little bit. And we attach this. The wing does slope down in the end, so how would I change this? Like this, and like this, and then end with this thing. Oh man, I hate how this thing kind of like operates here. See? Do you see the tip? It's kind of like pointing out because it doesn't get like, you know, narrow enough. Okay, well the covering should probably fix that. I mean we don't even need this thing at all if we gotta do the covering, but hey. Alright, so we need to turbo prop engine, it seems. Okay, so something along this, and then we're gonna need some custom-made engine part in the back. That means more fuselage part. Alright, curve is good for this one. One. Okay. So I'm just gonna plop it down here. Like that. I need to see the back of the engine. Back of the engine is... Okay, I see. I see how it goes. Alright, so length closer, like this, wider, like so. Yes, that's good. And then we gonna have some of the inlet. We need to scale that down. There we go. Like that maybe? Kind of. There we go. $25 should be good. All right. One in the top. I don't see any in the bottom, but I can't actually see the bottom, so we're gonna ignore that. Going back to the front. Gonna put this thing down here. It kind of doesn't fit very well, but it's fine because here we can do this. Nice. Okay, but we're not done yet. Because this does have like the sideway kind of thing. Smooth curve. Kind of like this. And it goes we can change that later on. Let's take the y coordinate over here. Okay. Good. Then add section. This part is gonna be chained into a fuselage inlet. Okay. Trim side like that, or maybe no, we don't even need the trim size. Thickness maximum. There we go. Chunky. Back also slope into this thing here. So we're gonna need to. Okay, a little bit longer. 0.7 and 0.40. Yeah. Okay, so that's the engine. Kind of satisfied with how the engine looked. Later on, we're gonna have to. Alright, well, you know what? I'm just gonna do it right now. Let's see the diameter. Perhaps 60. Although the blade is a little bit thicker, like maybe 2. Cessna style is good. None of this matters. Alright. Now we need to move on to the wing covering. Mass scale and drag scale set to 0. Okay. Gotta be careful not to let the part kind of touch I was gonna snap together and ruin my entire build. Okay, let's go with that first, and then we gotta chain it later. It's really hard to... Okay, disconnect this from this. Alright, let me see here. Four. Let's go back a little bit. Back it up, back it up. Back that ass up. Alright. Then... Okay, we plop that down here. Later on we're gonna have like a part kind of connecting into that. Little bit longer. And the front is gonna be 0.25 in height. Alright. Gonna need to move the x-axis back a little bit. There we go. Good. Now I can safely add the connection from this to this. Add the connection here. Add the connection here. Make it ultra long. Make it ultra thin. Alright. And now to this wingtip. We don't need this thing, right? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna need that. Okay, so let's copy this to the other side. There we go. Hopefully most things are connected correctly. Seems like it. Okay, good. Now let's create a part from this side. 4.25, 0.5. Okay. .25, 0.5. Run is 0. Why are there two? Do not Go away. Alright. Now we need to pop that shit over here. Okay, so 3.18 doesn't work. Probably because of the angle. Alright. Notch increment. Oh, okay. Decent. This thinks that's a wing. Oh my god, I think I forgot to check if it's wing type 2 or 3. Alright. Wing type 2 is gonna be wobbly, and wing type 3 is not gonna be wobbly. So we're gonna need to do wing type 2 for all here. And with that, we also have to redo all the connection. There's a better way to do this. Basically, I just try to create an assembly, but I don't. Create a sub-assembly and then cancel. It's the best way to re-snap that back to its proper location. Now, because of the destruction of that, I'm gonna have to go and reset these parts so that we don't have to like redo the entire left side of the wing again. Alright, so kind of taking shape now, kind of good. The back, the horizontal stabilizer at the back are now our focus. See, it is kind of easy. As soon as you kind of see how you would go about doing this thing. Okay. Pitch. You know what? I'm not gonna use this part because it's kind of like messy. Instead, I'm just gonna like grab a new horizontal stabilizer, plop it in over here. Of course, change that to wing type 2. Pitch control. Base thickness is 20. Alright. Okay, so I need to figure out where does the wing end. Okay, right at the tip. Right at the tip, right here. Now, I'm gonna need to do this. How much does it go up? Like that. How big is the wing? The stabilizer in the back? Kind of thin, actually. Really thin. It goes kind of like this. Maybe a bit shorter. Yeah, I think that is good. Okay. Covering for what did I just covering for this thing? How do I do this? Okay, so gonna need this part. Point 1. Length shorter. Okay, maybe a little bit longer. The angle. The angle also kind of dictates the length. Why are you like this? Actually, that is kind of good, not gonna lie. Okay. Nope, never mind. You know what? I'm just gonna roll with that. I think the problem here is that it is too thin. Okay. We're not anywhere near the repainting part yet, but I'm just gonna like preemptively paint this thing. Okay. So now it's a time for us to use some landing gear. And I'm kind of suck at making landing gear, so I'm just gonna have to utilize the free landing gear that comes with. Thing here? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Where does this part go? Oh my god. It's lost. We need to redo it. Probably it's lost because I use the other thing to like mirror the stuff. Alright, good. Can't see any difference. Okay, whatever. Let's see on the on the Simpleplanes side. Let's see here. Anyone have a nice custom landing gear? Custom landing gear. Full set. This one's not that good. Well, honestly, I'm just gonna use this. Like I am shit at like making landing gear, so I'm not gonna. I mean, I can, but the when it comes to the shocking, I mean the shock absorption and stuff, it's really crap. I don't know how to like manage that. Okay, so make that smaller. There we go. Okay, so where does the front landing gear kind of like stay? Okay, this IS is too small, unfortunately. How about 0.8? That's kind of good. I don't want the engine to start striking the ground when I start taking off. I have an idea. Gizmo. Wait, no, not Gizmo. What is it called? Hinge rotator. Alright. True. Then I'm gonna need to make Alright. Gonna need to change this. Put controller. I don't know, I'm not sure which one is the here. Alright, let me check. Doesn't seem to work. Alright, what's your malfunction? Oh, that other part is not connected. No, it's not. I mean, it does. Oh, perhaps. Need to change this to true. Nope, does not work. What is it? What is a problem? Maybe because my input is not correct. I don't remember if it's spelled like that or not. Gonna need to consult some stuff here, some old stuff that I made. Landing gear. Alright, how do I... Okay, so input is correct. It should be landing gear with the L capitalized. Okay. And how about the other stuff? Controller 01. False. Everything seems to be in order. Why is that not working? Alright. I feel like it's probably a connection attempt. I mean a connection error here. From this part specifically. Need to disabled and then cancel. Reconnect this port to this. Alright, it's going backward. That means invert control. It's way too thick. It's way too thick. How do I change that? The height is gonna be 0.01. It cannot take that kind of. Five. 0.4, and then I'm gonna move it up like this. Maybe increase length to compensate. I want it to like retreat all the way in. Perhaps instead of like making this part longer, I need to make the other part kind of go in like that. Then this part can kind of stay down a little bit lower. Yes, that works. Alright, so you need to go up a little bit. There we go. Very good. Okay, and you're gonna need to landing gear over here, down underneath the engine. Perhaps a rear landing gear. Point 8. Keep messing up. We are to the other side. Alright, now we need to check our weight. Do we even... This thing doesn't even have a kind of like a stuff to support its back, so we need this thing to like stay here. The center, the weight center, or whatever it's called. Center of mass. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Gonna add in my favorite thing, which is fuel tank. Tricky fuel tank to basically not manage the weight. Basically a cheese. There we go. Let's see if we can stand. Oh boy. Here's a problem. This thing is kind of making the plane go kind of like nose down. Because this is not long enough. There's no way for me to change the height of a part without changing its shape. Then, you know, there's a circular shape, it's gonna turn into like an elliptic thing. But I can change the width. So I'm gonna put that to 0.5. There we go. Hopefully it's gonna be a little bit better. Okay, let's try to fly this. Another problem. See how the wheel is like flipping over the engine here? That's not good. Perhaps the engine needs also needing some kind of like... Okay, not the engine. The landing gear. Alright, I scaled the width down. Hopefully that work. Let's need to see. It does not work at all. I don't think the problem is the width. It's the height of the thing. Like if it's too high, it's gonna clip through. So we're gonna need to do something about that. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right. Let's see if that fixed the problem. It does. Okay. Very good. So it does means I have to relocate my front wheel a little bit. I mean, honestly, the landing gear doesn't look that good because it is a pre-made landing gear. not a custom one. Alright, gonna put a camera down here. Yes, 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 yes. Let's see if it can see. I mean, the speed it is a little bit. Okay, let's see if I can see. I mean, if I can have like information about the cockpit. Wait, not cockpit. The top speed of the plane here. Nope. Nope. Can't see it anywhere. But, you know, here's the thing that I really like to do in terms of like increasing the top speed of the plane without having to add in, having to change the engine, which is I'm gonna make some ghost engine. What does that mean? That means I'm gonna make an engine part that doesn't clip, and then I'm gonna like move into exact same location as the proper engine, kind of like this. So they're gonna be like on top of each other. The Y is correct. There we go. So it's technically a 4 engine, but you can't see the additional one. Right. Let me see if that works. Okay, so I guess controlling is kind of not a problem. So now we should probably move on to the paint job. Unfortunately, Simpleplanes doesn't really give me the choice to like make a gradient kind of color. So it's gonna look very jarring in the front, I believe. Perhaps not. Actually, I have an idea. So the plane is very much pink in the back, so we're gonna have this middle part here as the center, and then we're gonna move. Okay, I'm gonna put it like this, yeah. All right, so that part is gonna change to this. Also 70-50, and then the next part is gonna be this. Next part's gonna be this. Doesn't look good at all, but we have to deal with it. All right, so this one's, yeah, 70-50 like that, and then full white. Alright, now, whoops. the back? Oh, right. Oopsie. Sort of lost one part over here. Kind of hard to keep track. There we go. Okay. I mean, it's not the correct color at all. But we don't have too much choices here. I'm not even sure what to make of the thing here. Might as well not even. No, it needs to be a glass fuselage because we need to see through it. But gotta make the opacity. Like so. $175. $185. The glass is kind of like this color, right? No, maybe this color there, kind of based on the eye. It's kind of like weird and pointy and over there, but it's probably fine, right? Okay, now we need to color the wing. So from the image here, I can see that. Okay, so one wing have mainly a white-ish color, and that's gonna be the right wing. Like that. Okay, the tip is gonna be like this thing. Now the engine should be the same color. Whoops. Oh no. Okay. Saved. Alright. On the other side, we have this part being white. Of course, the engine too. And the other part is pink. No, 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 no. Alright, I'm just gonna have to use the magic wizard tool of high part, which is probably one of the most important addition into the game. Okay. Actually. All right. Looking good. What else? The back. Actually, the back part should be that color, and then the front is like this color. There we go. Good. And then we're gonna need to color the propeller. So this thing are like that. Alright, I'm gonna do this. There we go. Trim 1 is not the blade, trim 2 is not the blade, so it's trim 3. Same with the other propeller. Okay. Trim 2 is gonna be the same color as the others. And then trim 3 is gonna be yellow. Wait. Oh, trim 1 is yellow for this. Alright. On the side. Trim 2 is this thing. There we go. I have an idea. First, we're going to temporarily disconnect this port. Alright, reconnect this port. $30, $20. Put that in there. Put that. Come on. Why won't you fit? It's literally the exact spot. There we go. You or next 40 and 30. This is like the only way possible to make, like, you know, some sort of like nice livery without having to use thousands of ports. Okay, and last. $40. Okay, nice. It's more of a red color, is it? Like this. I mean, if you want, you can kind of make it a multiple band kind of thing. Red. Yeah, definitely looks a lot better. So I kind of hate the gradient stuff. Yeah, I think that is good. Right? Kind of, maybe. Okay, that's good. This part is kind of off color. I'm just gonna have to change that real quick. There we go. Last, we're gonna need to add in the number. So he has the number 22 on the wing, right? Yes, on this side. And it's gonna go like this. Roboto, military, 44 segments, stencil. No good font. I kind of want to, you know, get to like imagine if you can like import your own font. That's gonna solve so much problem. But also a lot of problem is gonna arise for the dev, so maybe not. Yeah, I like stencil the most here for this thing. Gonna need 3 of these. You know what? Fuck it. One is already enough. I don't need to overcomplicate the problem. There. Nah, just gotta make it uglier. Alright, so that's probably it for this plane. Let's have it fly around a little bit. We're gonna have a lot of problems landing this thing. At least I have. Not gonna have a lot of problems because I am probably gonna let the engine strike the ground. Propeller strike the ground, rather. Oh, I see that. I see there's a miscoloration here that there could be that's gonna have to change. There's also a miscoloration here. That part, that's gonna have to change. Alright. Bottom part. Use this color. There we go. Actually, the bottom part should be, you know what, never mind. Bottom part should be closer to this, so to the body color. There we go, and this. Good. Save. Rochelle planes. Alright. Yeah, it's not a good build at all, is it? I mean, it's gonna look good if you are like, you know, looking from far away. Then it's gonna look good, but the closer you go into, the more low quality it gets. Well, whatever, right? We're playing simple planes, we're not playing complex planes or anything like that. So yeah, I'm probably gonna upload this a little bit later. But yeah, for now, that's gonna be the end of this video. I'm out.